Okay, we are. My name is Carlton Cartwright. I'm the Executive Director for the Children's Coalition Incorporated, and we're here at the Veterans Affairs Medical Center. And we're interviewing Janet Louise Vermillion McIntyre. Okay, all right. And I think we're okay with the, just making sure it's sharp enough. Okay, we're good. That looks good. Okay. So, right. And first thing I'd like to ask you is, when is your birthday?
12/2/54.
And what is your current address?
6885 20th Street, apartment 121, Vero Beach, Florida, 32966.
Okay. Whoops. Okay, and let's see. What branch of the service were you in, Jan?
The Army.
Okay, and what was your rank when you separated?
E3.
E3?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, were you enlisted or were you drafted?
I enlisted.
You enlisted?
Yeah.
And there's the train, okay. Where were you living at the time?
And Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay, all right. Why did you join?
I wanted to see the world.
Okay. What, okay, you went into 1975.
Right.
Okay, 1975, 1979. So you want to see the world, how you want to travel?
Right.
All right. And what were you doing before you went into service?
I was in high school.
Okay, so you went straight out of high school?
Yes.
You graduated?
Yes.
Okay. And where were you going to school in Pittsburgh?
Churches Valley Senior High School.
Okay. Okay. Do you recall your first days in basic training?
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you go?
I went to Alabama. Shoot, I can't think of the name of the base.
Take your
It
time.
was in Alabama.
What city was it near? Do you remember?
No.
Okay. All right. And how long was basic training?
8 weeks.
Tell me about it. What was it like? You remember your instructors?
Yeah, I do. We had a female instructor, but right as we got off the bus, now you have to remember, we were in dress clothes, some of us were in heels. He made us run to the barracks in our dress clothes.
Right.
And it was a trip running in heels, let me tell you.
Oh, you're in high heels?
Yeah.
That wasn't funny at all, really.
No, it really wasn't.
Anybody get hurt?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. All right. Was it you?
No, it wasn't me.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, I'm sorry anybody got hurt. Okay. So tell me about boot camp.
Well, let's see. I did lose weight before I went in because I was a little chubby. And then I just made it into the wire on the weight restrictions. And gosh, I went from like 130 down to like 100 pounds in boot camp.
Right.
It was really cool though, because the camaraderie between the women in the barracks, you know.
Right.
And trying to help each other get through. You know, everybody hated it. I thought it was fun. I mean, it was tough.
Yeah.
But I still thought it was fun.
Right.
So,
How'd you feel about the discipline?
Sometimes a little harsh.
Yeah.
You know, drop down and give me another 100.
Oh God.
But it was okay. It was okay.
Okay.
I thought it usually warranted the punishment.
Huh?
I thought it usually warranted the punishment.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So the time fit the crime, huh?
Right, exactly.
Okay. So where did you go after boot camp?
I went to Fort Sam, Houston,
In Texas.
Texas,
Uh-huh.
San Antonio, Texas, for my training.
What were you trained in?
Well, I was supposed to be a social worker, but I got raped when I was in the military,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and my mind got all screwed up,
Yeah.
and so I flunked out. So then they gave me a choice of a cook or a medic. I became a medic. So I
Okay.
stayed at Fort Sam Houston and got my medic training.
Okay. And how long was that medical training?
It was, I think it was about 16 weeks.
When you had the incident that you had, was it dealt with fairly by the authorities?
I didn't report it, so it's my fault.
Oh,
So it wasn't dealt with.
right. Sorry about that.
That's all right, it happens.
I hear you. Okay, so you got medical training?
Yes,
How long was that training?
I think it was 16 weeks.
16 weeks. Okay, so
I
you
think.
4 months, approximately.
Yeah.
All right, so what was the training like?
Well, we were trained in the field and in the hospital, and I could do so much more as a medic than I could even do. I became an RN when I got out.
Yeah. Out of the service, you mean?
No, the service paid for it, but I was out.
Oh,
It's after I got out of the service.
gotcha.
And it was just amazing the things I got to do as a medic. I worked in CCU,
What is that?
coronary care unit,
Right?
and just one night there was three of us, myself as a medic, an RN, and an LPN, and we had three different codes. You know,
Uh-huh.
somebody went bad, three people went bad, so each of us went in a different direction, and we managed to save all three people.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that worked out, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me some more. Tell me a couple more memorable experiences.
Well, I remember I had this major that I was taking care of that he and I had an argument one day. He was not in for something really bad. I think he had a urinary tract infection,
Right.
if I remember correctly. And he was giving me a hard time about, well, you know, you're just, then I would think pretty sure I was an E4.
Right.
And I'm a major, blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, but still, you're lying in that hospital bed, and I'm taking care of you.
Right.
So I don't think you want to get on my bad side.
Okay. How did that go over? You didn't give you a court martial right there in this bedroom, did he?
He tried.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So you were stationed there for 16 weeks. Got your training.
Right.
Where did you go after Texas?
Lawton, Oklahoma.
Lawton.
Lawton, Lawton. It was
Gotcha.
Fort Seal, Oklahoma.
How long were you stationed there?
Couple years until I got out.
A little chilly in the wintertime, huh?
Yeah, a little bit, but it was what a duty base. If it wasn't for the military base, Lawton would not exist on the map, but yet they hated military people.
Like a little catch-22 action there, eh?
Yeah. And there was nothing to do there except drink and pawn your stuff so you could go drink and then get your stuff out of pawn when you got your paycheck.
Okay.
And I think that's when I probably first had a drinking problem.
Okay. A little vicious cycle there, eh?
Yeah, really.
What were you getting ready to say? And you're gonna say?
And I wasn't an alcoholic or anything, but when we weren't on duty, we were drinking.
Right.
So, and after a while, I thought, I think I'm killing my liver here.
Okay.
So I stopped drinking.
Okay. All right. So, what was that? How long were you there? You said 3 years.
About 3 years.
3
yeah,
years.
approximately.
So your job there as a nurse,
As a medic.
as a medic.
Right.
All right. Casualties.
No,
Did you have a service-related injury?
It was peacetime.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so, but did you have any casualties anyway? Were there casualties on the base as a result of service-related injuries?
No. Not that I remember.
All right, well, you have any stress or pressure in your job?
Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of times it was just myself and an RN.
Yeah,
After I got out of coronary care unit and worked on a regular floor,
right,
and we had sometimes, I think about 24 patients, just the two of us,
right,
and we would bathe them if they needed it, dress them, feed them if they needed it. But a lot of the patients were walking around, up and about, type of thing.
okay.
So it was nice. I
Right.
liked it, except for I hated the base.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So you were there for 3 years, And-
Approximately, yeah.
approximately, okay, and how did you get along with your peers and officers?
Oh, I got along great. In fact, there was an officers and enlisted back then weren't supposed to fraternize.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not talking just male, female,
Right,
and I had a friend that was an officer, and we a female friend.
okay.
And no, I wasn't gay, just,
Okay,
female friend. But we had to kind of hide our friendship because it was frowned upon
oh,
that officers and enlisted people
couldn't fraternize.
couldn't fraternize.
Right, yeah, okay.
And, but she was one of the nurses I worked with, and I wish I could remember her name. And she had a twin sister, and her twin sister was not in the military. And, Lieutenant began with a D. Oh, excuse me.
That's okay.
It'll come to me.
All
I
right,
haven't thought of some of this stuff in 30 years.
gotcha. I know the feeling. Okay, so you didn't see any combat.
Right?
All right, so you were never prisoner of war.
No.
Besides the couple of experiences that you gave me, okay, in Lawton,
Right.
give me a couple of the most memorable experiences that you had while you were there.
Okay. Well, back then, AIDS was not a diagnosed disease.
Okay,
And I remember this one poor soldier came in with pneumonia, and
okay,
he died within 24 hours.
wow,
And they called it a immune deficiency pneumonia.
wow,
And looking back, I'm sure it was AIDS.
uh-huh, Yeah.
That I remember that, and I remember going to Guatemala in '76, I think it was,
right,
to help with the cleanup after the bad earthquake,
okay.
and that was quite interesting.
How long were you there?
Oh, a couple months, I remember correctly.
And what was that, what did that entail?
It entailed going into buildings, seeing if there was anybody alive, and trying to see people that were alive and determine, what kind of help they needed,
Right,
being trapped underground, And I was one of the head medics, so I would go in first.
okay,
It was pretty awful, actually.
right.
You
Did
know?
you find there were a lot of casualties, huh?
Yes, there were.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you did have a moment in your career where you experienced having a lot of casualties,
Yes.
being deployed somewhere
Right.
overseas, as a matter of fact.
But
Okay, but did you save a lot of lives?
yes, I think so.
Okay, all right. Well,
They were mainly civilians.
okay,
Yeah.
that was it. Was yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But that was the upside to it, at least.
Yes, most definitely.
Upside. Okay. All right. Let's see. So where else were you deployed to? Where else did you get to travel?
Nowhere. Nowhere. That was it.
So you didn't meet your goal.
No, Alabama, Texas, and Oklahoma. That was it.
Right.
That was my stint in the military.
Okay.
And then they had the note to ask me if I wanted to re-up. And I'm like, oh yes, if I could see more of the world. I said, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Awards, medals, citations.
Yeah, I got something for my Guatemala help.
Okay.
Wish I could remember what it was. I think it was a citation for bravery.
Okay. All right. Did you make any friends while you were there?
In Guatemala?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. They really loved the GIs because, you know, we were helping them get out of this mess after this massive earthquake,
Right.
you know. And some of the people that I helped rescue, you know, and stuff,
Right.
I kept in contact with for a while after I came back stateside. But then, unfortunately, you know, well, good morning.
Good morning. There we go.
You know, you get busy, they get busy, and
You get on with your life.
right,
Gotcha.
right.
Okay. I understand. Okay. Let's see. While you were in the service, how did you stay in touch with your family?
Through letters and phone calls.
Okay. Did you go home on leave?
No, I didn't actually.
You didn't.
My parents came to my graduation from basic.
In Texas,
No, in Alabama.
Alabama. Got it.
Right, in Alabama.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the guy that I was dating, too, came for my graduation.
Okay.
And I don't remember his name either.
Okay.
And I remember when I was in basic, this gentleman that was my boyfriend, sort of, I got in basic and we didn't get mail for about 3 or 4 days.
Right.
And then when we got mail, I had a stack of letters like this from him.
Uh
There
huh.
must have been 20 letters from him.
Wow.
He was writing 2 and 3 a day
Wow.
to cheer me up. And my mother used to cut out things in the newspaper.
Yeah.
In the newspaper.
Right.
Words like, instead of just writing "How are you," she would have the newspaper clipping of "How are you."
Right.
It
Okay.
was really cool and it was very amusing. And everybody looked forward to my letters
Right.
from the anecdotes and the things that my mother put in there.
Right.
It was very nice.
Okay. Oh, how was the food?
The food was good, actually. The only bad thing, going back to basic, if I may again, we were only allowed 30 minutes to eat.
Right.
And if you were in line for 28 minutes, oh well. So I learned to eat rather quickly.
Right.
And to this day, I have that bad habit.
I hear you.
All my friends tell me, nobody's going to take it. Why are you scoffing it down? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just a bad habit I picked up from being in the military.
Right.
And I have to actually set my fork down to slow down, or else I just shovel it in.
Right. I hear you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Did you have all the supplies that you needed?
Oh, yes,
You did?
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But the food was good, actually. In fact, I remember one time getting a steak in basic training.
Right.
And I thought that was pretty cool. My parents couldn't afford steak, but I thought the military could. Of course, they were working us like dogs, too.
This is true. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. So, besides what you've already told me, but when you were off, besides the imbibement, how did you entertain yourself throughout the year? You know, what did you do for entertainment?
In San Antonio, on weekend passes and stuff, I would go to Oh boy, my mind today is just
That's okay.
blank.
Take your time.
Mexico
Oh, okay. Oh,
on weekends and stuff, and that was a lot of fun.
uh-huh.
But truthfully, Oklahoma, there was nothing to do. The base was out in the middle of nowhere,
Right,
and like I said, the people in Lawton didn't like the military,
right.
and there was absolutely nothing to do,
Okay,
really.
okay. Okay, so much for the entertainment. I asked you before, but did you go home on leave?
No, I never did.
Why not?
Oh,
Just curious.
I was afraid if I went home, I think I'd go AWOL,
Okay,
and I decided I better not do that.
right.
So because I really hated Oklahoma. I mean, I really disliked it.
Right,
Because there was absolutely nothing to do.
right. Gotcha. Okay, move on here.
Actually, I'm pretty boring. You might want to squelch this whole interview.
No, no, this is fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. So when you separated from the service,
Yes.
what did you do?
I worked as a nurse's aide because that's where the medic was trained to be. A
Where?
nurse's aide in Pittsburgh area.
Oh, you went back to Pittsburgh.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so
And I lived with my parents.
right,
And then I decided that I wanted to become a nurse
okay,
because the military gave me such good training as a medic. And so I went to licensed practical nurse school
where was that?
in Pittsburgh area.
Oh, okay, all right,
And the under the GI Bill back then,
right,
you had 10 years of schooling that the military would pay for.
okay,
And they gave me so much a month. And then if my schooling was more than that, I had to pay for it. If it was less than that, I got to keep the money.
okay,
And that's how I bought my first car, actually,
really,
by that extra money that I got every month. And after I became a licensed practical nurse, I went to work in a local hospital, St. Clair Memorial Hospital. And then my mother said to me something to the effect of, well, you're probably going to be in nursing 30 or 40 years. So you might as well become an RN. Do you want to be an Indian or chief? And I said, chief sounds better than an Indian. And I was trying to make up my mind, and I was dancing one night with a gentleman, had not been drinking.
right,
It was a private party at my work, and my kneecap dislocated, and I fell and fractured it.
oh heck,
And so I started RN school on crutches.
wow,
But I really appreciated the GI Bill because I wouldn't have been able to go to school otherwise,
right,
you know?
okay,
So even though I didn't see the world when I was in, they were very helpful when I got out.
okay,
And like now, you know, if I wasn't in the military, I couldn't be here.
gotcha.
And I surely couldn't afford the care that I'm getting. The care's great.
Good, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So tell me, how long was school?
Well, the LPN school was 1 year, and the RN school was 3.5 years.
Okay, and you did all of that in Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right, so how did that go? I guess it went great, I
Yes,
guess.
it went well. Yeah, I graduated from LPN school and then took the state boards and passed them.
Right,
And then was working as an LPN. Well, like I said, when I fractured my kneecap,
right,
and then I couldn't work anymore because I had to have knee surgery.
right,
And then I went back to RN school and my knee healed and graduated with honors from RN school
right,
and then proceeded to work in nursing between the medic, the LPN, and the RN the next 38 years.
Wow. In the same place? Where'd you go?
Basically in the same place.
Where?
It was St. Clair Memorial Hospital.
In Pittsburgh?
Yeah, in
Okay.
the suburb of Pittsburgh.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. So while you were in the service,
Yes,
and I think we talked about the Guatemalan people.
right.
While you were in the service, did you make any close friends?
Probably. I had a lot of gay, even though I was not gay, I had a lot of gay friends.
Okay.
They were just more personable.
Yeah.
You know, gay men are very personable.
Okay.
And I never had to worry when I was with them,
Uh huh.
you know?
Right.
And they would watch.
In other words, they took care of you.
Right,
So
exactly.
they watch your back. I hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you went
but
where now?
That's when I was in Oklahoma.
You said you went to gay clubs.
Yeah. In, let's see, what was the next biggest town from Lawton? Trying to think. What's a big town in Oklahoma?
Tulsa.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's
That's the
what we-
capital.
Yeah.
Okay. How far was that from the base? Remember?
No,
Took you, how long did it take to drive? How long?
couple hours.
Couple
I
hours.
think, yeah.
This is like maybe over 100, about 100 miles, something like that.
So,
Give or take.
yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay.
But
All right.
unfortunately, my military time was pretty boring.
So what was Tulsa like?
It was nice, but we would only go there for like the weekend,
Uh huh.
you know.
And what'd you do while you were there?
Went to gay clubs, did some shopping,
Okay.
you know.
Hang out with the fellas.
Yeah, and I had friends that weren't gay, female and male,
Okay.
and we'd get like a group of us
Right.
there'd be like 10, 15 of us would
Right.
go together,
Mm-hmm.
you know, mixed group
Oh, okay.
of gay and non-gay men and women, and we'd go up for a weekend and have a good time.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it wasn't a complete wash.
Well, no, I mean, it wasn't. I enjoyed. The only reason I didn't re-up
Uh huh.
was because of the rape. And I was pretty traumatized.
Right. Well, that's
And,
understandable.
And the fact that, you know, they did promise me the world, and I was stuck in Lawton, Oklahoma.
So you had you had a lot of disappointment.
Right.
You were
Right.
disappointed. I understand.
Yeah, so now I'm sorry that I didn't,
Uh huh.
because my gosh, I could have retired after 20 years with a nice pension, but I could have gone to school when I was in there and
Right.
become an RN, become an officer as opposed to enlisted.
Yeah.
So I look back and I'm very sorry that I didn't, but water over the dam.
Right. Gotcha. Did you join any veterans organizations afterwards?
Yes, I did. In fact, I was, even though I joined at the end of NOM, I was in the NOM, or the Vietnam War era.
Uh-huh.
So I was entitled to join the VFW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Okay. Oh, I got you. All right. Just I have a few more questions for you. Oh, did you maintain any of your friendships at all after the service?
No.
No. Okay.
Unfortunately, I did not.
All right. Okay. So we know what you did for a career after the war. That's for sure.
Right.
When did you retire from being a nurse? How long ago? 38.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. It was, this is 2013, about 1989 or 90.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. Wait, you said you got out in 79, right?
Right.
But you've been a nurse for
That
38
can't be
years?
right.
It's almost, yeah.
That can't be
So
right.
yeah, you're saying 2000, 2010, 80, 20, 38. Yeah, you just retired.
Yeah, okay, a couple years ago. Good thing I don't drink anymore.
It's okay.
I don't have any brain cells left.
That's okay, Janet. You're good. All right, so tell me how the military influenced your thinking about war or about the military in general.
Well, the military influenced my thinking, and I have a lot of discipline still.
Right?
Like, just for example, what happened to me now was I have bone cancer
Uh huh.
in the long bone, the femur.
Right.
And
That same leg you fractured?
well, I didn't actually fracture it.
Okay.
He had to put a rod in there
Huh.
to stabilize the bone
Oh.
because it was ready to fracture.
Okay.
And I gained stamina,
Right.
discipline, and no pain, no gain.
Gotcha. That attitude.
Right, right. And I don't cry. I have never been a crier.
Right.
And unfortunately, I don't know if it's good or bad. Some people say it's good. Some people say it's bad that I learned not to cry.
Uh huh.
But I find it helpful that I don't, believe it or not.
Right.
There's a lot of women nowadays are too, I don't know what word I want to use. But anyway, I think the discipline that I got from being in the military
Right.
has helped me in my overall life.
Gotcha. All right. How did your service and experiences affect your life?
Affects my life.
Yeah.
Well, I probably, if I wasn't raped, I probably wouldn't have been married 5 times. Looking for love,
Okay.
you know, in all the wrong places.
Right. Right. That's a very profound statement.
In fact, I'm getting ready as soon as I get out here to get another divorce,
Okay. I'm
unfortunately.
sorry to hear that.
But it happens.
Gotcha.
You know, particularly at my age. I'm 58, 59,
Uh huh.
and he's 61.
Right.
And, you know, sometimes you can love somebody and you just can't live with them.
Right.
Well, that's what my husband and I are like.
Right.
We just can't live together.
Gotcha.
And now I forgot your question. I got sidetracked.
No, you answered the question.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You answered the question.
All right, good.
You did. Okay. Yeah, I asked you simply, how did the service and experiences affect your life? And you said 5 marriages later,
Right.
you know, that's the effect that you feel like is part of the result. I understand. Is there anything else that you'd like to add that we haven't covered?
Well, I thank the military for learning discipline and learning perseverance in life,
Right.
and just overall, I think I'm a better person because I was in the military.
Okay.
You know, I also learned structure and camaraderie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and to count on other people. You know, you had to stand
Teamwork.
on your own 2 feet,
Right.
but teamwork.
Right.
Yeah.
And to be independent, but you also had to work with
Right.
your peers.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
There's no I in team.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Right. And
Well, I
so
want to thank you
You know,
for your service.
well, it's my pleasure.
Was there something else you were trying to say? I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, you know, even nowadays, I'd encourage young people that don't know what they want to do
Uh-huh.
to go into the military. My son came real close to going into the Marines, and then he chickened out. Well, I badgered him for a long time about the fact that he should have gone in.
Right.
But, you know,
I'm
how
leaving
kids are
soon, honey,
today.
so when you're done, I want to say goodbye.
Okay.
Okay. She heard you. And I heard what you said about your son.
Yes.
Is he never joined?
No, he did not.
Okay, how old is he now?
He's 25. He lives in Colorado, and he sells cars for a living.
Okay.
Wonder if the camera picked up me rolling my eyes.
Well, I'm gonna get you a copy of this,
Okay.
and maybe I'll get you two, and maybe we'll mail him one, okay?
All right.
How's that? And you're gonna get a copy, and thank you very much for your service. I'm gonna go ahead and put this to bed now. Thank you very much, Janet.
My pleasure.